So last week, our first reading was taken from the book of Tobit, one of great suffering, and yet in the midst of the suffering, there is great reward for Tobit, for Tobias, and for Sarah. And so today we encounter for the next about 10 days, Paul's response to affliction. Now the first letter of the Corinthians looks at the inner life of the Corinthian church. And so the second letter looks at the interior life of Paul, in which the grace that was given to him on the road to Damascus is being revealed in the midst of great affliction. And so the profound words that he says in today's passage: "Blessed be God and Father of our Lord Jesus Christ, the Father of mercies and the God of all consolation." Again, just as with Tobit, all the prayers always began with blessing of God in the midst of whatever afflictions they had. And so Paul, throughout the second letter, reveals the affliction that he has experienced in terms of bringing the gospel to the people of Corinth, to the affliction of the, what he would term, the super apostles, or the Jewish missionaries who were coming and essentially undoing his own work, of reminding the Corinthian people, hey, remember your dignity. And that always comes with a sense of affliction. But I think Paul's life is that he's bringing Christ to life through him. And I think all the saints, just as St. Paul, lived out of the Beatitudes. And so the Beatitudes are always geared to the salvation of others. Blessed are those who are mourn. Blessed are those who suffer for the sake of righteousness. Paul lived all those out. And it wasn't easy. And ultimately he found meaning even in the midst of his sufferings in the very life of Christ, who himself had to suffer, die, and through his afflictions has given salvation to the whole world. So as we taste and see our Lord, let's bring to this holy altar all our sufferings, all our afflictions, all our joys, that in the midst of them that they may be transformed into salvation, and let's in turn bring the prayers that we have here, and then bring the glory that is to come to those who need to encounter God's message of hope in the midst of affliction.